doing some more work on the roses. So this one here is the new yarn that I really think I'm sticking with for the roses. This is the difference. This is a bigger gauge yarn. I like this better. Much, much better. And then, so you can compare these. This is the other one and the new one. So I'm totally switching. It's this thin. See if I've got one here. So you can see it's a really fine yarn, and I like it when it's got a little bit of silkiness to it. Here's another one to compare. So you can see the gauge size in the yarn. This is the old one, and it was a finer like acrylic yarn I was using, but this one is better. So there is, see, it's having trouble focusing. It is a little bit smaller, and then I switched hook sizes. So initially I was using, let me get it up here to where you can see it. I was using this one. It's not going to focus. It was a 2 millimeter, and I went up to the 2.5. There we go. I went up to the 2.5, and I like it better. This one was just snagging the yarn. So by going up, oh, I lied. It's a 3.5. This is the one that works the best. So it does give a little looseness in the stitch, but the other one was snagging the yarn and splitting the threads, and it totally wasn't working. So, and I found a cute little bucket to display. These still need a lot of work. So what I do is do the rose section first, glue that, let that set a day or two, work on the leaves. Then I do the taping and the leaves. So that's kind of my process. It kind of groups it together. And these, I'm thinking, are what I call my sherbet colors. I just really like them. And I want to get this fine yarn in some new colors. But when I stopped in, it was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It was Hobby Lobby. They didn't have their yarn on sale. So I'm going to wait to at least save a little bit of money. Oh, here's another rose. This has the bigger thread. So I just like the delicateness. This one's not bad. I just like the more delicateness of this finer yarn. To me, it's just enough of a difference that I like that. Oh, and then, so before I do the leaves, I also have to do this cupping part under the rose that cups the bottom, and then the leaves, and then the taping. It's got a lot of parts. Got a lot of parts. So working on those, and then I'm going to start another mousse today because I only brought one to Missouri with me. And I've got like another 5 weeks here before I head back to Montana. And I've got 2 events scheduled in Montana. And I get back in April. I have them in May. So it's going to be pedal to the metal when I get back, figuring out what I need to get done for up there. And I'm trying to figure out summer lines that I want to do. I've got my winter pretty well nailed down on what I like to have for winter. So it's a matter of what I'm doing for summer. And I did the spring. I've got the peeps, the eggs, the chocolate bunnies. All those are denim brands that I had left. And I have just 1 or 2 left in Montana. Not many. So it's a matter of deciding what I want for this summer line. I have a list. I want to do a llama, maybe a puppy. That's been kind of suggested. I want to do a frog. And I don't know that I'll do a frog figure, but I'm going to do some frog bookmarks. I found one that I absolutely love, but I want to do it. I found one that was in the thicker yarn that's even thicker than this. I want to do it really thin. I think I want to do it in this lacy, soft yarn too. Oh, and then I'm going to move over here. This is a mess because I'm in charge of cleaning house today and cleaning up my piles. I've made piles at Mom's house and I'm in trouble. So I found this at a thrift store and it is absolutely spectacular, but I can't figure out how to work it. So here's what it looks like. Let me pull off a piece so you can see. Here's what it looks like off the spool. I tried crocheting it plain and I absolutely love it, but I can't, it's just too hard to work. And then I worked it with a piece of white. I like that, but the white distracts. So I'm going to try maybe with a black. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I thought it would be ideal if I can figure out how to weave it for the llama, for the like the blanket that's on his back. That would be fabulous if I can figure that out. Anyway, I found this for, it was marked down to $1.34, so I figured it was worth the risk. And then they had it also And this is very similar, if not identical. No, this one's similar, but not identical. It's got strips of the color. This was $2.83. I got 2 bags of that. So these are going to be fun to figure out how I can use them. But they can be accents for the animals, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. All right, that's it for now, and I will keep y'all posted.